Hi guys, in this quick tip tutorial we're going to go over how to create the vintage Christmas card effect in Photoshop. Before we get started though, I want to mention a couple things. If you'd like to join our composite challenge group, we have monthly challenges, freebies, and more. You can find out more information on our Photographers Unleashed Facebook page. The group is called PhotoArt Tribe, so check that out. If you'd like to learn advanced tutorials on composites and editing, check out our website www.photographersunleashed.com. We have an entire workshop membership section that goes over advanced tutorials, techniques, everything that you can imagine, and a private Facebook group for that as well. So let's go ahead and check out our image. I have it open in Photoshop to show the technique already. It takes under a minute to do. Okay, let's get started. I've already created a new layer and we're going to go up to Filter, Camera Raw Filter. We're going to focus on 4 different sliders in Adobe Camera Raw's filter. We're going to bring our clarity up, our shadows up. We're going to bring the contrast up as well as the temperature. We are going to slide that into the warmth. That is all you need to do to create that warm vintage Christmas card effect. Now, it is important to note that these settings will be different for you. The sliders will still be the same. You will still move them all to the right-hand side, but the amount that you slide them will be based on how dark or how light you've exposed your image. So keep that in mind, that do not duplicate these numbers exactly to your image. Do them based to taste and based on your image. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this into Photoshop so I can show you just a little bit more of what I do. So let's choose OK. And now to give it a little bit more of that painterly effect, I want to do a little bit of dodge and burning. Now there are 2 ways to dodge and burn in Photoshop. One is destructive directly on the image and the other is by creating a new layer. I'm going to show you both methods really quick here. I'm going to grab my burn tool. I'm going to increase the size with my right bracket key. My midtones is on and I'm going to bring this down to about 30, let's go to 40%, just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. In the shadows, I'm just going to go over the shadows again, making them a little bit darker. I wouldn't go that dark with my exposure. I'd probably start at about 20% and then just work up because I like to build gradually. Now switching over to our dodge setting, we're going to increase that size. It's set on exposure at 50%. I'm just going to leave it there, and we're going to go over the highlighted edges and we're just going to make those a little bit brighter. Now for the non-destructive method, all you need to do is go up to Layer, New Layer, Layer, click Mode, drop down to Overlay, Fill with Neutral Gray, choose OK. Now some people prefer to use a black and white paintbrush for this. I like to just use my Dodge and Burns brush. So with my burn tool again selected, I'm just going to go over those same shadows and darkening those up. Now again, if you want a more detailed tutorial, I have one that goes over everything, every highlight and shadow, and how to get it as perfect as possible. So let's go in and choose our dodge. Again, with the highlight, we're just going to go over and touch up any area that we want to add a highlight to. I'm going very quickly for this just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just going to add highlight over all of those areas. If I turn my background layers off, you will see exactly where I added that highlight and shadow on my image. Okay, so let's take a look at that. And that's all you need to do to create that vintage effect. Again, this doesn't go over the painted method where everything looks just a little bit like a painted picture. If you want to learn that, join my tutorial membership or sign up for the blog and YouTube, because I may just go over that in the future. If you enjoyed this tutorial, leave a comment in the blog section or just leave me a message on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.